Tonight, the situation in the Middle East continues to heat up. The big concern now are Israel and Hamas on the brink of war. Our Chris Conti is here now with more on what local experts have to say about that question.
Yeah, and Rory, the answer we got to that question today from one political science professor was that things will continue to be tense there, but hopefully won't turn into an all-out ground assault. As for the people who live in Israel and the Gaza Strip, the ones caught in the middle of all this, their lives have changed very drastically over the last week. In the interest of full disclosure, hey, Segal.
Hi, Christopher.
We began this story with a phone call to an old college roommate of mine.
Our hope is that actually it ends once and for all.
Segal Hirchton lives in Tel Aviv, at one time considered to be the one safe city in Israel.
You have to always be alert and make sure you have a place to run for safety.
It is amazing, she'll tell you though, how the last 6 days have changed that.
You can't just go to the beach or be in the park or an open space, because what happens if a siren goes off?
This is the daily routine when your country is staring war straight in the eyes.
As the siren goes off, we have about 60 to 90 seconds to run for shelter.
That phone call led us to this phone call.
But this is very different than in the past.
Segal Arieli lives 6 miles north of Gaza, the primary target of Hamas's rockets. Are you able to sleep at night?
We have no siren to do.
Schools are closed, businesses shut down for fear they will become easy targets.
First of all, you never get used to this town. There's something that makes you freeze when you realize this is it.
As for where all this goes,
very sensitive issues.
Vanderbilt political science professor Thomas Schwartz sees Egypt, not the U.S., as the ones brokering peace between Israel and Hamas.
They don't need American soldiers, but they do need the United States.
With the eyes of the world watching, it is anyone's guess as to where this goes next.
We just want to be able to live peacefully.
Israeli military officials have also banned gatherings of 100 or more people. The hope there is that they are able to prevent any large-scale casualties if one of those rocket strikes happens to make it through their defense system. Rory, a very intense and scary situation for everyone who lives over there.
No doubt about it. All right, Chris, thank you. And of course, be sure to stay tuned to News Channel 5 for the very latest on the situation in the Middle East, beginning tonight at 5:30 on the CBS Evening News with Scott Pelley.